Mr. Ferguson. Thank you, young man. I will have a coffee. That volcano in Iceland is still causing problems. It is, though. The planes are flying again, but thousands of people are still stranded. I didn't think it would affect me, but now it has, and I am mad. Gosh darn it, I am. Well, last night which was Thursday, not today. Last night I was supposed to go to a concert by my musical hero, Gary Numan. Yeah. Not that well known here. He's very well known in Britain. He only had one hit in America. It was Cars. That was a hit in America. It was like, here in my car, I feel safest of all. This was before Toyotas, when... Anyway, Gary Numan, he lives in Britain, but he couldn't get out of here because of that Tootsie Fruit volcano. They know what I'm saying. Why don't you just let me say it? Anyway, the Gary Numan concert is cancelled, and I didn't find out to the last minute, which was terrible news in my sad little world. A lot of people were upset too. Other people were upset. Take a look at the headline in the morning paper there. Look at that. Gary Numan concert cancelled. TV show. Well, we've gone all late night now, haven't we? I think the Washington Post really gone downhill. Look at that, yeah. I like that photograph of me, though. I should have that on a T-shirt. People sometimes come up to me, this is true, and they've got a photograph of me that they've very nicely put on a T-shirt, and they give it to me. And I'm like, you want me to wear a T-shirt with a picture of me on it? I mean, couldn't I just walk up to people and say, hello, I'm a douche? I mean, I appreciate the effort and everything, but why the would I wear a T-shirt? Well, yeah, I said it again, that's right. Anyway, that's not the point. It's the Gary Numan thing, you know. That's what's making me so cussy tonight. Gary Numan was really into science fiction and space age stuff. Back in the day, when he was singing, he used to dress in a metallic jumpsuit. He looked like a gay robot. A lot of his songs were about being a lonely machine in a world made of flesh and blood. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Jeff?
I'm doing my best.
One of Gary Numan's most famous songs was Our Friends Electric. That was that was one of the first I heard. It was Our Friends Electric. I know what you're thinking. You're like, wow, why have I not been into this guy before? It sounds awesome. Our Friends Electric. That was a weird question to ask back in the 70s. Not anymore. A lot of people have electric friends now. Am I right, ladies? Hey, whoa, hey, what are we talking about? You know what I'm talking about, right? Right, I'm talking about the little pocket rocket, you know, the plastic boyfriend. I'm talking about vibrators. No, I'm not. I'm talking about Gary Numan. Gary Numan. He's in his 50s now, Gary Numan. He's still in his 50s now. Do we have a picture of Numan? Oh! Yeah, fine, that's him. Anyway, I saw him in concert when I was 16, and he was so popular at the time, people dressed up like him. I couldn't understand why. I don't understand when people dress up like the band they're going to see. Like when you're going to see, like, Aerosmith, and people dress up like Aerosmith and everything, and you go to see Gary Numan, they dress up like Gary Numan, or wear a T-shirt with a picture of themselves on it. I don't know why you dress up like the person you're going to see. Do you think there's going to be an announcement? Like, you know, attention everyone, oh, sorry, Gary Numan is sick. If only there was someone in the audience dressed like him. Anyway, I went to this Gary Numan concert when I was 16, and I was dressed normally, or what was normal for me at the time, you know, trash bag and sling bags. Did I say trash bag and sling bags? What I meant to say was trash bag and sling bags. But I said trash bag and sling bags. It was a completely different thing. Trash bag and sling bags were a detective team on television in the 1970s. And they would solve crimes and have sexual tension with each other. It was fantastic. Hey, trash bag, you've got a fear of commitment. You don't know me, slingbags. You know what? If I pitched that to CBS, you put a couple of murders in there, a bit of semen, they'd buy that. Anyway. It's going to be all bleeps tonight, isn't it? Anyway, I went to this Gary Numan concert. I don't have time to tell the story now. What were you with your interruptions? Anyway, I went to this store. I felt such a fool. Because I was dressed normally and everyone else is dressed in shiny-looking metallic robot clothes. It looked like a robot orgy is what I'm saying. I woke up the next morning next to C-3PO. One of us had his nuts adjusted. All right, then. That's enough. I know. Look, we'll get through it together, don't worry. Actually, it's commercial break time, which is a high point for many people in this show. Let's be honest. Is it that vacuum cleaner tonight? You know, I got one of those. I got one, you know, the one with the proper amount of suction. It's got one ball. So between the two of us... All right, then, you want to go to the, what do they call them, commercials? All right. Do you want me to cuss again? I won't. I'll wait till the commercial break, and then I'll come back. More cussing or not. Stay tuned. We'll be right back, everybody.
It's time.